We are at John and Jamie's house. We're about to meet Remy. I believe he's a 1-year-old lab, very rambunctious. They're about to have a new baby into the house. So this is just a consultation. I've talked to him on the phone a little bit, but I usually love this part where I get to meet the dog and with the collar and show them this new process to help manage energy, get focus, keep the dog's attention in environments that change. You know, the house changes. I'm going to come in. I know he's going to be excited. Obviously, when we go outside, same thing, but mastering the house is the first step. So we'll see how this goes. So we got Remy, correct?
Yep.
Outside.
Right now, they're both laying down in the backyard.
Do you have another dog?
Yeah, Bentley's back there.
Oh.
There's like a baked potato out there in the sun.
A big old bully back there.
Yeah. So.
Oh, there's Remy.
Yeah. I mean, he looks super calm right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. Never mind. Look at this. This is not a lab. Look at that monster of a boy. He's a stud. Yeah, you're a stud, Remy. You're a beautiful boy. Yeah. All right, let's bring him in.
Yeah. He does great with other dogs, too.
Sure.
Yeah. It's really just redirecting him. Is the hardest part of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like redirecting how? Like getting him off of that?
Yeah.
Whatever he's on?
Any kind of behaviors we don't want him
Sure.
to do.
There you go. Here, you put a leash on him. I mean, when people come over, since it's his brother's in the situation.
Yeah, I feel like if he would come and like greet you, Remy would probably come greet you.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, look at this sweet boy. Hi, Bentley, bug boy. Oh my gosh.
Totally different.
Just need a big brother to show you the way, huh?
So.
Okay. So now let's see Bentley without, or Remy without Bentley. So go ahead and check Bentley out. Perfect. So you can just like kind of sit down over there, and I'll just let you watch and observe and. How is he on leashes, like with walking? Tell me about Remy.
Really good. We usually have like a full harness on him.
Yeah.
For leashes right now. He doesn't pull out of the two of them. He does really well on leash. I don't know if he's really good at shaking or what, but if we go anywhere like the vet or
Yeah.
out, he does really good.
Good. Oh my goodness. He's so good. He's so good. He's super good. Well, I'll talk about a harness over like a slip lead. Okay, so when I think about animals in general, so horses, dogs, they all need to be steered through their head so their body can follow. Okay, so the neck is the strongest muscle in their body. I know these bully breeds, especially like, we don't even want to use the leash to pull. We're really trying to use the slip lead to direct him with you, with us, with me right now. And I'm trying to alleviate tension so it doesn't really force, except it does put tension on the sides of his neck rather than here. Like, we don't want damaging any trachea damage. So what this does, it makes him turn. You know, if I keep it low into the, like parallel to him, it makes him just kind of move with it, you know, and there's like no tension on the leash. Now the collar, I've already been using it. It's about keeping his focus. And when I guide you through the process with the collar, speaking of his terms, I'm trying to guide you until the finished product, which is you sitting and looking at me, so I can reward you with love and affection. And I've done it a few times already with him. So now I'm gonna put, oops, sorry, big boo. Have him sit on this. Right. Good boy. and reward him for this. Because I want to use that as a tool. When I tell you to go on place, you go to place and you sit on it. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Oh, sit. Good boy. Good boy. This gives you the ability to do that, okay? Minus the leash, because we can't always have a leash doing the help, you know? At the end of it, it's always you. Remy, break. So when we get rid of this leash, he still sees that same picture of, oh, mom's telling me to come to her. Mom's telling me to, so like this to the good boy. Come here, follow me on. Come here. You are a smart boy. He almost probably wants you to tell him some more. He's like, Mom, I'm more capable than being just chilling out. He's a working boy. You know, that's this side when we talk about drive anyways, you know, human drive, it's like he's a goer, he's a doer, he wants to, should be shown off because he deserves it. Look at this freaking thing. I think a healthy way of doing it is with the right tools, mastering the house first. And I mean that by like practicing inside a lot. This is a new language. So when we use this to communicate with him outside, he's proficient with it. He's like, oh, I know what that feels like. That's mom talking to me. And then you go to group class, everybody has a collar with their dog, but he's just like, oh, that's just my mom talking to me. That's not this other person that has the same tool. It's really cool like that because group class is like 20, 30 dogs. And if you can be successful in a group class, you're going to be successful everywhere. Okay. Now the value is me teaching you. So that's the 2 private lessons. I come in here for an hour a week and I teach you how to use this tool to effectively keep him on here for an hour. With doorbells, with Bentley walking around. But for Remy, this would be so healthy because it's hard for dogs to slow down when they have drive. You know, he wants to go, he wants to move. I'm gonna keep telling you what to do, bud. I'm gonna remind you just to stay on this. And that's what I've been doing right now. It's like, so now I can get to this point where I'm over here and he's just not getting off anymore. I say, taking some freedoms away to give more on the back end. You know, we provide so much to these dogs where they just sometimes take advantage of it. So if we have the solid purpose for him, if I tell you to get on anything, it could be this dog bed, it could be a bench outside. I'm not saying you could jump that high, but a rock. I want you to get on that place and sit there, but not move, okay?
And I think the thing, you know, with Bentley, we were so used to, he jumps on the couch and he just like...
Collar regulates energy, matching his energy. It's not strength of human being, it's strength of dog. You know, kids do this, elderly people do it, everybody does it with the same tool, even with strong dogs. Relaxing his energy is like key to this whole system. And I ask my clients to keep their dogs on there for an hour before your next week's lesson. You're gonna learn, right? And you're gonna be the coaches to him. And it's a healthy way of teaching you and John how to build together with him. You know, if you send him off, which we typically hear board and trains, excuse me, that he's gonna have a super good skill set at the end of it, which is cool, but are you gonna be able to maintain all that? No, because, and as a trainer, I think this is an obstacle that, I mean, it takes a skill set to come in somebody's house and teach you in 2 private lessons how to effectively, for you to do this, and to simplify it so everybody can do it. Come, place, and sit, he has to master, right? We're trying to perfect those 3 commands. With those, we want to build them in every environment. Right now, if I tell you to sit with 20 dogs around, bud, you got to sit. You can't look at them, don't worry about them, they're not a threat. We want a dog on the touch of submissive. Hey, listen to mom. She'll make better choices than you, bud. You know, we always don't make the best choices, but we'll make better choices than a dog. Like, right? Like, I hope. We have a consistent model of teaching him. Now he sees it as like, oh, mom and dad say the same thing to me. They reward me the same way. So, good boy. Wait. You're a sweet dog. Yeah. And that's how I kind of like to end it on my terms. You know, he wanted to get off, but he did really well. So it's like, hey, one more time, break. Now you're off. Oh, there. What was that? Just come on. Come on.
Jump onto the door.
Oh, yeah. Look at that big boy. Here, bring him back here. Come here, big boy. Come here. You're all right. And so when he gets nervous, this will always be a helpful tool too, where it's like, hey, I know that was a little too much for you. Instead of running from the situation, hey, come to mom. You'll always be the answer. That'll always be the first command. Come to mom. Mom will tell you what to do. Don't get lost in your confusion. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And then he chills out.